Have you ever felt a place calling to you, not with a shout, but a whisper on the wind? For me, that place was Nagaland, a land of misty hills and ancient tribes in India's far east. I longed for something real, a world untouched by the rush of modern life. Nagaland was a dream, a wild sanctuary where culture moved with the seasons. I was tired of predictable cities and wanted to see life through new eyes. The stories of its 16 tribes felt like chapters I needed to read. So I answered the call, not with a strict plan, but with a willingness to surrender to the journey. I wanted to be a traveler, not a tourist, to listen, observe, and learn. The mystery of Nagaland is its greatest allure. It doesn't reveal its secrets easily. You have to be patient, open, and willing to get a little lost. With hope in my heart and a backpack on my shoulders, I set out for the hills. The whispers grew louder, and I was finally ready to listen. I was ready to step into the world of the Naga people. Setting a budget isn't a restriction. It's a creative challenge. For Nagaland, I set a limit, $500 for the entire trip. That meant homestays, local buses, and street food instead of hotels and taxis. Many say it's impossible, but a small budget opens doors money can't. It pushes you toward local experiences and genuine connections. $500 became my philosophy experiences over luxury. I relied on the kindness of strangers and my own resourcefulness. Transportation would be costly, food affordable if I ate like locals, and accommodation a question mark. I let go of certainty and trusted the journey. This challenge was about proving meaningful travel doesn't require wealth. Adventure is a state of mind, not a bank account. With every rupee counted, I felt empowered to connect with Nagaland authentically. Getting to Nagaland is an adventure in itself. I flew to Dimapur, then squeezed into a shared taxi for the winding climb to Kohima. The journey was slow and bumpy, but the views, endless green hills and deep valleys, were breathtaking. My guest house was simple but welcoming, run by a local family. In Nagaland, patience is essential. Shared taxis and buses leave when full, not on schedule. I learned to wait, to talk, and to be present. To reach remote villages, I took an overnight bus to Mon District, home of the Konyak tribe. The ride was rough, but I was surrounded by locals, no longer an outsider, but part of the journey. In the villages, I stayed in homestays, just a mat on the floor, meals by the fire, and stories shared. Sometimes I paid with money, sometimes with gratitude. These simple lodgings weren't just about saving money. They were invitations into people's lives. I experienced Nagaland from the inside out. No luxury hotel could compare. Naga food is earthy, honest, and deeply tied to the land. Rice is the staple, but smoked meats and foraged vegetables tell the real story. I'll never forget a meal in Mon rice cooked in bamboo, smoked pork stew, and fiery ghost pepper. Eating by the fire with a Konyak family was more than a meal. It was communion. Each tribe has its own specialties. Fermented soybeans in Angami villages, hearty galho rice porridge, wild greens. Fermentation is key, preserving food through long monsoons. Exploring Naga food means being open to bold, unfamiliar flavors. Sharing a meal breaks barriers, even when words fail. Food here is a celebration of community and tradition. It's a taste of the Naga soul. The true treasure of Nagaland is its people. In Konyak villages, I met elders with tattooed faces, living links to a fading past. Listening to their stories, I glimpsed a world of fierce pride and deep community. One chief, adorned in hornbill feathers, shared his history with quiet dignity. The younger generation bridges old and new, fluent in English, active online, yet proud of their roots. They celebrate festivals, learn old songs, and speak tribal dialects. In an Ao village, a young teacher invited me home, sharing her dreams and challenges. She taught children both modern lessons and their own history. Progress here means weaving tradition and modernity together. Their stories are a reminder. The future is built on the strength of the past. If I had to describe Nagaland in one word, it would be hospitable. The warmth I received was genuine and unconditional. In Nagaland, a stranger is an honored guest. Countless times I was invited in for tea or a meal by people who had little but shared everything. One rainy afternoon, soaked and cold, a woman welcomed me into her home, offering warmth and tea without a word of English. Families opened their homes, refusing payment, treating me as one of their own. I learned to weave, toured villages, and was followed by children's laughter. Leaving felt like saying goodbye to family. In Nagaland, community is everything. People support and celebrate each other. This hospitality isn't just kindness, it's a way of life. It reshaped my understanding of connection and community. The lesson true wealth is found in human bonds. I'll carry that lesson always. I arrived expecting a land frozen in time, but Nagaland surprised me at every turn. Women run markets and households with confidence and skill. Christianity is everywhere, blending with ancient traditions in a unique cultural tapestry. Christmas and tribal festivals are celebrated with equal joy. Culture here is alive, constantly evolving, never static. The music scene is vibrant. In Kohima, I found cafes filled with young people playing rock music. One night, a local band competition blew me away. Modern energy in an ancient land. Nagaland is a place of contrasts, fierce warriors and gentle hosts, ancient rituals and modern rock, deep faith, and a zest for life. My journey was a process of unlearning and discovery. No place can be understood from afar. You have to go, see, and listen. Nagaland's surprises challenged my worldview and opened my mind. It's a land that stays with you, not just for what you expect, but for what you never imagined. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Traveling on a small budget, with an open heart, led to the most meaningful connections. Nagaland is unforgettable, and I hope its magic touched you too.